In this segment, we're going to talk about the snapback tool, and we're going to give you an overview of it in conjunction with the chart tools, and then we will have more detailed videos on the individual settings in the near future. So you can see that I have the chart tool, and it's on the chart, and I've got broken bands, the magenta bands showing, and I also have the bull and bear boxes along, which is the micro trend, along with the impulse and correction macro trend. And then down here at the bottom, I actually have the snapback tool. And what I'm showing here is I've highlighted some areas where when you see a red or a magenta bar in the histogram, that means that price has moved significantly away from the mean, and you can use that as an odds enhancer to see about price returning to the mean and being able to get a piece of that action in your trading. And it can help you understand whether or not a band, it can be an odds enhancer to let you know whether or not a band would potentially be a better opportunity. And so you can see here in this instance right here, we got the magenta, and price did retrace up to the mean and then came back down to a demand band that was formed during that retrace to the mean. And up here you can see another example of price moved away from the mean. You got the magenta bands, and you did have a little bit of a retrace, but you know, looking at the overall picture being down, you did not get anything, a significant return to the mean. So this is an odds enhancer that can help you. There's a few settings that I want to show you. So you can pick the simple moving average. In this case, it's set to 20, and we actually put a 20 simple moving average on the chart so that you could see how the snapback reacted to that. Methodology, we'll go into that more in a later video, but that has to do with what position on the candle that you want to use for the mean, for tracking the mean. Distance from the mean average length, the default is set to 100. That is something you will probably end up adjusting along with the simple moving average to get the tool optimized to whatever asset and interval you're using. Then price distance, the normal color when it's close to, not too far away from the mean, is green. And the possible snapback deviations, you've got one deviation, and that possible color is yellow, which you can see right down here. So that's one standard deviation. When you're two deviations away, you get the color red, and 3, you get magenta. And this is similar to Bollinger Bands, but it's actually a different calculation. So it's handling things a little different. And we think this would be a good odds enhancer for your trading. And we'll talk more about alert levels and some of these other items in future videos.